DJ, you go crazy.
So when you see, you know, certain things going up on the internet, you know, viral all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? I understand there's been false narratives painted on your own name, you know, something you shared with me in the past. Can you tell us, when did you meet Lil Jay?
I don't remember exactly when, but it was like, I was on my way to, I was fresh out of 8th grade on my way to being a freshman. So that was like around like 2012 or something like that. Yeah, 2012. 2011, 2012, around there. Like I had been seeing him, but like we started communicating then.
You said you was graduated 8th grade. What's y'all age difference? Like, was he around the same age or?
He like, I think he like 30, is he 30 now? I don't know. He wasn't too old than me, he was only a couple of years, like 3, 4. Not too much.
Okay. And how was y'all relationship then? Like, you know, what type of guy was he to you?
He was cool, he was real cool. Like real cool. That's how I told you before, remember I was talking, I'm like, I ain't wanna, you know what I mean, say anything cause I'm like bash nobody or judge, like, you know what I mean? Cause I don't know like this person, I know like Jeff, so I ain't wanna like, you know, but I told him, you know I'm her.
Right. So how does he feel about you doing this interview now?
Well, shit, I don't think he.
So you told him? Mm-hmm. You told him you was doing this?
Mm-hmm. I told him because I ain't wanna like, I'm just gonna tell because like I don't wanna, you know, y'all see, even though like we not together no shit like that, like we was friends, like I still, you know what I mean? So I just had to tell him like shit, so when you do see it, you know, don't think like it's that type shit.
Right. So what were some of the false narratives that were painted on your name?
Boom, okay. The time when he went to jail and all that, after that, like I had like stopped really kind of messing with him, cause then they like started getting like crazy. I had stopped messing with him and shit like that. So by the time he met all these people and all them or whatever the case may be, I was already like over him, done with the situation or whatever. But by me being still dealing with him, everything that like be attached to him and shit, just come back and bite me in the ass type shit. Like a like be on the net with him and want to get on there with me, or like, you know what I mean, or thinking they could disrespect me or play with me, trying to get to him or something like that, and it's not even like that. So that's another thing. Then on top of all this, I never even wanted nobody to know, even though everybody already knew I wanted him shit like that, messing around, whatever. But I live my life very privately, so I didn't want like everybody in my business type shit.
Right.
So they didn't do nothing but like just open up a whole can of worms. So then it's like this people posting me talking crazy, this, that, all type of trolls, that. Even though I was dealing with it before, it just still like triple now, cause it's like, damn. So that's another thing. Like, but I don't know how to call it. It's like it's crazy, but it's like. Cause I had talked to him about it like a couple months ago, and he was just like, he understood and shit, but it was just like, I don't know. It's like, people be wanting you to stick shit out, but it's like, I gotta say my piece, cause if not, then, you know, I can't let anybody just tell my story from me, cause that's what everybody be doing.
Right. So you would say that his situation has like affected your life as well? Mm-hmm. Is it because he's still in denial that it's still affecting you?
No, I don't know what it is, just cause anything with him, I guess cause like, you know, I guess I had dealt with him so long, shit, anything with him, they just be like, boom, like even the people he was talking to and shit, like they'll try to get into me, shit like that, all type of shit. Like, so I guess like anything concerning him, like, okay, yeah, let me get this bitch, cause I, you know, right. Shit like that, or trying to get into it with me, playing me on the internet, all type of shit, just cause you feel me, I don't know like what's going on behind the scenes, but he, you know, with them, or, you know, whatever, da-da-da, so whatever you put in there, you know, they probably be feeling like, yeah, I'm gonna come for da-da-da. Regular shit.
Word. So why do you think, well, I want to say, well, I do want to ask, like, do you think he would admit to dealing with trans women one day?
I mean, shit, you can't,
Like he know about the videos that just came out, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like I haven't talked to him. I told him, I haven't talked to him like, I said it's been like a week or so now, because I only reached out to let him know.
Right.
Other than that. But I think, yeah, you know, I mean, it's like visible, so shit. You can't, what the fuck, like, you can't. I think he just, like, did it all wrong, that's all. That's all.
Yeah. So for yourself?
Like, if he would've just, like, didn't, like, I don't know. Just like if he ain't pissed certain people off, then I guess, I don't know.
It would never came out. But right now they dropping a whole lot of videos on Lil Jay from when he was in jail. There was one with somebody sitting on his lap, and there was another one where he was like choking somebody up.
Yeah, I see that.
That was funny as hell.
You never had any jail time with him?
No, I never been. That's right. See, I never been to the county.
Okay, that's good.
I only been like to the ID home and little DOC, St. Charles, stuff like that. So when I was getting locked up, he wasn't getting locked up like in the county and shit yet. When I came home and stuff, that's when he started getting locked up in the county. I never been in the county like at all. Like at all.
Right.
So I was never in jail with him. So, but when I was hearing what was going on and I was asking him about it, he was laying and shit like that, you know. But then it's like, damn, the video, this, that, it's like, damn. So.
Do you often come across men that appear to be straight and like hardcore gangster, but they low key, like down low?
That's not, if you mess with somebody that's straight, that's not down low. Because if you see, if you attracted to a woman and you
hold
for a
on,
woman.
you saying if a straight man is messing with a trans woman, he not gay? That's what you're saying?
No.
Huh?
No.
No, like that's not what you're saying, or it's not, not gay?
I'm saying that's not gay. Like, sexuality and gender is two different things. If you see a woman, you attracted to a woman, and you think of them as a woman, they're a woman, especially if they're a woman legally, physically, mentally, and all that. How's that gay? If you look at somebody with a young see, you don't think of like no male or nothing, it's not gay. How's that gay? Unless like you suck a dick and all that. I mean, I guess you could try to say that, but still. But no.
Okay, that's different. I never.
But because that's like. That's
I mean, yeah, you appear to be a woman, but there is a penis. You know what I'm saying, which is a male.
No, but who talking about me? You saying I appear to be a woman?
I'm talking about a trans woman.
That's how I said. It depends. Like some people, like it's true. You got trans women that like don't identify as a woman. You got people that don't identify as male. That's biological males. You got trans women. You got all type of shit. So it's like you can't put a cap on it because you got to dig deep into it. Cause that's not it. Like if I like niggas, and I look at somebody right, and I see a nigga, but they was a stud or something, or a trans male or whatever the case may be, but I think the nigga and was attracted to a nigga. What does that mean?
Hold on.
That's how you roll, man.
Hold on. I got a point.
DJ, you go crazy.